one time, and then another time potentially, and then you could have blasted. So yeah,
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is that um,
yeah, kind of
with
you're
Pugna
occupied with the
with Pugna,
creeps.
I don't want to harass too much early stage because I know I can do a lot of harassment in level 1, so I kind of want to save my mana. The same goes with Quap with her Q,
Um,
for instance. I use
no,
it way more and stuff like that.
the thing is, it's like a snowball effect. If you kind of make him very feeling very bad in this lane right now. He has to deliver more regen, blah blah blah. He has to feel very uncomfortable, and every increment of health lost makes him less and less active on the lane, and means that you could be a little bit more aggressive, take a little bit more advantage over the lane and whatever. So you could just stand here right now and attack. These creeps are going to go down here towards you, and
Yeah.
then you just also position in a where you contest like both of these things.
Okay.
So I would say that generally right now this is mostly you're being ultra passive. You're thinking only about denies and nothing else. And this guy literally is just short range. You can just attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how important is it this early game? Because
just
I
non-stop
know with Pugna that when I'm hitting level 6, I can nuke him basically.
just
Even
non-stop
though
hit him.
it's a Weaver and he can.
Just just non-stop hit him,
Okay.
literally.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you where when. So for example, usually a lot of people are tunnel visioning stuff. So right now, I would say that right now, if you had the word, generally right now you understand that he is gonna try to go for this creep.
Yeah.
And that gives you the link. That gives you the hostage effect of like he wants to go for this creep, and I know what you want to do. And that's where exactly you're very susceptible to going and getting harassed because you wanna tunnel vision this creep. Okay, I can absolutely harass you over here. So I feel like yeah, I feel like this is like a perfect situation for you to stand next to this creep and just attack and just attack. And if you add a ward even more, and then he has to Shikuchi all the way down, then you blast this creep and him under the Shikuchi and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
very but you're super passive. That's literally the general idea that I'm having right now. You're ultra passive. You're ultra passive. Considering you're yeah, and you're also this is like the third time that you've casted your spell. And you've got the creeps only. You never harass him. And I feel
Uh,
like you want to have this you want to be using spells like multi-purpose in a way that you also harass him and kill the creep. Because
okay.
if you're Alina right now, you wouldn't Dragon Slave that way without catching the Weaver, right?
Oh no,
Well,
of
that's
course.
the same thing here, right? You would even fake this just so you make him feel scared to go back a little bit, and then you just take the creep with auto attack for free.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would say that that part is also a little bit lacking. So first of all, pull the creeps a little bit lower, and I feel like if you have a sentry, generally, if you pull the creeps towards each other, because that's what usually can happen, you have an ability that kind of nukes the creep, even though there's creeps in your face.
Yeah.
He does have it, but however, he needs to go with his W to go over here. However, you both have that ability to do so. Generally, in areas when, just to give you this tip though, when people don't have the ability to do that, I feel like it's very, very good to go and pull the creeps towards your range creep, and then do the thing where it's like a pseudo deny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you about that, like the part where you pull the aggro away from the creep so that you can harass the opponent more and more. But generally, right now, I feel like you can just pull the creeps a little bit towards you. Yeah, this is just super passive. He feels like I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, if I'm laning against a Pugna and he never attacks me into the laning stage, I feel like I'm winning the lane. That's
Okay.
like start from his perspective. If you're the Weaver and this Pugna never attacked you a single time, I mean, dude, he's winning the lane. He's literally winning the lane that much.
Okay.
So right now,
And is that simply because he's a stronger
because
hero in
you
general? So
No, it's
okay.
because we have an advantage over. So look, everything that is an advantage over someone, you want to abuse that. So for
Okay.
example, if I'm a range hero and you're a melee hero, I have the ability to non-stop click on you and attack you and harass you. If I
Yeah.
never do that, then I never use my power.
Yeah.
Which is the same sense that right now, excuse me, I would feel that right now. That's why he is taking more from the lane than you, because there's this aspect here that we're going to talk about, the advantage and disadvantage in a game, and I would say that right now you're here. Of course, like right now, we're going to say on a scale, advantage is like a little bit like low right now. It's not like super high advantage. Like it's not just super drastic, or disadvantage for Weaver, I should say, is small. It's not super big. So I would say right now, based on these things and how big the advantages and disadvantages are into the lane for, like, I don't know, let's see, a Lena against Ember, bro. Like, if you never attack the Ember, my God, like,
Yeah,
you
of course.
cannot, this is literally the same situation.
Yeah,
Lena against Ember or like Pugna against Weaver, it doesn't matter. Like, this dude, you should have had a sentry till now. You should have like nonstop clicked him, and the more you click him, the ability that you're a range hero, he can't really do shit. He delivers more salves. But if he
okay.
doesn't deliver more salves, he's able to use the money for something else, which effectively kind of makes it easier for him to lane. And by the way, I honestly think that right now, even if you trade a lot of resources with Weaver, you're a hero that can actually just even farm jungle. His hero doesn't do shit like that.
Yeah.
His hero is sole purpose is to win the lane. If he
Okay.
doesn't win the lane on Weaver, I would say this is like something that I know for like mid lane, that if you're playing like SF against Queen, if you trade a lot of resources Queen against SF, it's not necessarily bad for SF. Why? Is because SF will get level 7, farm all the jungle. However, Queen, if you lower it down, she can't farm jungle. The sole purpose of Queen, these heroes, is to actually win the lane and gank lanes because there's no other play. She can't farm jungle with Queen. The same thing goes with Weaver. So now I'm telling you the flaws that some heroes have on middle. But however, anyway, it's just ultra passive is the way that I would say
Yeah, of course.
I would say I would analyze this. And also, your nukes have never been into the Weaver. Like, literally, you're not. Look at where you're standing. Like, right now, you're standing furthest. Like, right now, the position that you have indicates to me that you're, like, this low HP. Because you're scared of walking forward. You're scared
Okay.
of getting harassed. But, however, can I stay, like, a little bit closer? Like, literally here. Why? If I stay here, I do contest like these creeps, and I contest the area back further. Or if I stay like somewhere here, I do contest these creeps, and I also contest where you are, or like down here.
Yeah.
Like, posture matters a lot when you're stronger, which means that Weaver have never had aggressive posture. And if we're both passive,
Yeah.
I would say someone is making a mistake, don't you
Okay.
think?
Yeah,
So
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
if he wants to play passive, means that kind of you're making the mistake here,
Yeah,
because no one would play passive if they think they could play aggressive, literally. So I would say right now that if both play passive, someone is making a mistake. If both play very aggressive, someone's gonna die. I mean, someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
So I would say that's how I view this situation right now. So anyway, play more in his face, like play more here, so you
Yeah.
can actually like queue like this, and it's just more threatening. If you stay here, this is the way that you can queue, and it's never in danger for Weaver. Yeah, it's just a lot of free space for Weaver. Ultra passive, you never attack him.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think that my usual thoughts about this part of the lanes when it's so early is that until I'm level 3, maybe 4, 5, I just want to get as many last hits as possible. That's basically what I'm thinking.
All right.
So,
So
but I
let me
see your points, and definitely,
all right.
I can
So
see
now we're
that.
gonna go into like a super big drastic kind of let's just give you a level 1 difference that is very, very hard. All right. Well, let's see. Ilena against Ember, I said. And what else could I give you? Like, just so you can see it very clearly. All right, you're Monkey King against Alchemist.
Yeah.
And you just get a lot of lasses as you want. No, man. You literally want to be attacking this dude and abusing your power because you're a Monkey King. You have an Orb of Venom, Quelling Blade, and you just attack this dude and just make him unable to farm. And literally sometimes just because he is not farming effectively means that you're farming the creeps. Kind of get that?
Yeah.
Honestly, because look, we're talking about the full gold on the creep wave. You're not thinking about your creeps only. The whole wave costs money. Like, your wave costs like 150, his wave costs 150, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But in general, the whole wave costs like 300 gold, which means that if I take 150 gold and I make him lose 150 gold, difference is 300.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would say right now that generally when you have the power over someone else to be more annoying, to be harassing them more and zoning them out, would you really trade with them? So right now, I'm going to give you this example. You're level 30, 99k net worth. Yeah, this guy's level 1 with 600 net worth. If we both farm, the same amount of creeps, who benefits more?
The alchemist.
No, I mean we're not talking about alchemists. We're
Oh.
just saying in general.
Yeah.
Like a level 30 guy or a level 1 guy, who benefits more?
Well, the level 1 guy, I would say.
Why?
Because thinking about his level and the amount that he's getting for that level specific, it's better for him, I say. But
think about it from another perspective, please. This guy has 99k net worth, and you have 600.
Yeah, okay. Then of course the 99k net worth benefits more because he can keep the other guy low, basically, right? Or what?
Not low, dude. You can never show in the lane in the first place. Like that big of a difference. Like
No,
literally,
but yeah.
I'm gonna stay on your side of the creeps. Like right now, if I'm a level 6 Pugna and you're a level 4 Weaver, I'm gonna stay on your high ground and contest my creeps from here. To just, you see that? Like I can cover like these areas from here, but I'm contesting my creeps from like this area, right? But I do cover like this is called posture.
Yeah.
Posture is a very important thing where you stay in front of what he wants. So right now he wants like the creeps and you. Those are the two things that you are having into the lane. So for example, I could put him in a spot where I can harass you if you want to go for that creep. And if you want to go for that creep, you lose like what, 150 gold? Excuse me, HP.
Yeah.
And that 150 HP makes you feel even more uncomfortable into the next wave.
Yeah.
And then into the next wave and into the next wave. So I feel like that's just how it works. The way that I view this situation, the 30 level and level 1, if I choose, by the way, I can chase you till the end of the base, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me. That's the way that I'm thinking about this.
Okay, fair enough.
I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I don't care about creeps at this point. I have achieved like a very, I mean, honestly, this is like a super, kind of super drastic difference. But anyway, if I want to shove my dick in your mouth, I would do that because I can. You, on the other hand, you eat what they serve you. Literally, if I let you take something, you will. This is this example. However, as I said, the advantage is not so big. However, you do have some sort of advantage. Your hero is ranged. You can literally attack this dude. He had very little armor at the beginning. You could have just right-click, 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 right-click. He didn't even get a salve right now. The dude never even shipped a salve.
Okay.
So I would say that is your advantage. And the reason that you did not use your advantage already makes you, already makes you weaker right now into this lane, because you would never normally like to trade with a guy that is weaker than you. Correct? Because if we're farming the same, amount, the guy that is weaker generally benefits, because I can do whatever the fuck I want to you, while you can't do shit to me. I am glad to trade resources, creeps with Pugna, because I cannot stop Pugna. However, Pugna can stop me. It's much more difficult for me to contest Pugna last sitting, because like obviously he can harass me more and he can nuke the creeps and whatever. I don't necessarily contest Pugna very well. And that's like where I feel my hero is just very limiting in that part. So I would think more about myself rather than for the opponent.
Okay.
So when you're Lina against Emperor, do you really ever think, because we said that 4 creeps against 4 creeps, right? That's the full gold of the wave.
Yeah.
Right? Like the 300 gold that we're contesting?
Yeah.
If you're Ember, do you ever think about stopping Lina from farming a lot of creeps? Trust me, if you play against a good player, that's never gonna fucking happen.
No, of course not.
You only think about yourself. And also, now I'm gonna tell you something that is a very big thing that you need to know, is that when the lane is frozen, who benefits more? When I say this, I mean, remember when the lane was like this, and I told you that you're doing nothing at the beginning when the lane connected?
Yeah.
The lane was frozen. And the longer the lane exists, sometimes it benefits more the other guy than you. Why? The guy that is stronger, the more that it's frozen, he can harass you more. He can bully you more. The longer you stay, you feel like you're linked to these creeps that you want to take them, but this guy's just in your face nonstop.
Yeah.
So you just feel uncomfortable. Then what is your play? So if from an advantage point you want to freeze the lane and harass the dude a lot, Then, from a disadvantage point, you want to push the lane or have it pushed into you. Those are the two. Those are the two things that you need to know. For example, as an Emperor, I'd rather be playing into her tower with the wave push, whatever, or into my tower, because those are the things that I would do. Why? Well, imagine I'm Alina against Emperor. Like, say, lane is here. Man, dude, like, Jesus Christ, she's going to stand here, attack, like crazy, right? So then you have an option. You either, if, by the way, somehow the lane starts pushing towards you, you're feeling okay with that. Or if the lane you can push on your own, just so you can push it so that it goes towards her. What that is going to accomplish is that once you've pushed your lane, then your creeps are going to go into his tower, and then another wave is going to go into his tower, because that's how usually it's going to go. Your creeps survive under his tower, like 3 or 4 creeps.
Yeah.
Then another wave is going to go into his tower. And then what happens with the next 2 waves? Then they go under your tower.
Yeah.
So you see, like, it ricochets back from that tower towards your tower, and it's just very good because you're in a disadvantage. So why would I push? And you're gonna ask me, yeah, but Lena gets a lot of free creeps under tower. Oh yeah, really? Well, could you stop her if the lane was here, 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 anywhere? Do you think you can stop
Yeah,
Lena?
of course. Yeah, of
No.
course.
That is literally the reason why I don't give a fuck about what you take from the lane rather than what I take. Those are in those are in very big differences of, like, say, like, hero advantage and whatever, but like these are very big differences. However, I would like to say that this could happen in, like, say you died one time in middle, you're like an SF, and Alina killed you, and then, dude, right now she's level 6, you're 4 and 90%, but she got level 6. So right now, if I'm Alina, I can literally walk up to your lane up here, and then I'm putting you in a spot where, like, you want to take these creeps? Yep, I do. Well, sadly, you can't do that because I'm level 6. Fuck you, go into the jungle. Nope, I'm not letting you approach this lane. That is called advantage. When I'm having an advantage, I want to suffocate you from what you do. So right now, what can be an advantage? Right now, as we said, it could be items, it could be heroes, it could be timings, it could be cooldowns, it could be hero count. Imagine we're laning 2v1 and we're letting this guy farm. No fucking way. Literally no fucking way. We don't do that. So and also, you're only strong as how much you let your opponents become strong. I heard Arteezy say this, and it blew my mind, and I was like, yep, that's the quote that I was looking for, right? And I was like, yeah, exactly. Like, if I am having an ability, and by the way, if you look at how Thompson plays, that's literally exactly how he plays. If I have the ability of shutting you down, and I don't do that, I'm effectively not using my hero very properly.
Okay.
So right now, imagine I'm playing Razor, and there's a Lifestealer bottom. If I never link the Lifestealer, then why the fuck did I pick Razor in the first place? Understand me? I would never link a Weaver. I would never link the Queen of Pain. I'm just linking the Razor. Excuse me, the Lifestealer.
Yeah.
There we go. Why? Because my hero does something to that guy. And that right now we're just kind of understanding why I would be using my power over something that I can rather than something that I can't. So right now, what we learned from this is that the longer this lane goes in a status quo, he benefits more. You understand?
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So, yeah. Go up in his high ground, like right now. You don't feel scared right now. Look, take a look. What's the tendency of the lane telling you right now? Look, it's pushing.
Yeah.
It's pushing right now. If we go up here, I can decrep, attack this creep, fine, and then I stay up here. Potentially, I can nuke the creeps also, and the wave is going up there. Let's see it right now one more time into action. You decrep here, and take a look at this. Oh, you actually have no mana. Well, okay. I guess, like, you can still use your mango here and just blast. So I feel like that's like why I would stay here, and then I blast, and then the creeps are going through. There's no way he attacks back because obviously creeps, and yeah, you could do that. But you're forfeiting a lot of ground. You're scared. What are you scared of, dude? This hero just attacks you with auto attacks.
Yeah, I know.
There's literally nothing, and you've been playing passive for the whole lane. So right now, did he just take a full wave under the tower?
Yeah, I think he.
Yep.
Did,
So
yeah.
right now, look, when he tried to do this, what does this tell you that he wants to do? Stall the lane under his tower, right?
Yeah.
If I go block right now, it's not going to happen because he can still stall the lane here.
Yeah.
This block, I need to go in his face. What
Okay.
if I go in his face? What happens? Just so you can think like logically. What happens if I am here right now attacking him? What does he do?
He runs
Shukuchis.
further away. Yeah. Shukuchis. Yeah.
Shukuchis. Yeah, because like I'm gonna attack you right now. If he runs that way, then okay. Well, the next wave is gonna go like this, and you're not gonna be able to come into the lane, right?
Yeah.
I'm just zoning. So also, this is because you're stronger, by the way. If he was stronger, then obviously you can't really do that. But again, there's creeps, so I guess you can still attack him. Anyway, I would say right now, if you push him away, if he Shukuchis, the creeps are going in his tower, and then obviously you will go back and block. However, right now you want to force the creeps to go into the tower because if they die faster, the lane doesn't stay like this.
Yeah.
Right?
I see.
Because they would have died to the tower. But now you did block, which didn't matter. Yeah, generally, I feel like you're very
So since this game is the last game I played yesterday, I know that I was playing very passive, but that's partly because I felt like he was too. So if he was playing aggressive, I could be even more I could be harassing
Even
him
more
even more. Yeah. So
Yeah,
because I
he
have a
never
hard
bought
time.
it,
I have a
so-
hard time trying to harass him because every time I try to nuke him or decreepify him, that's what I felt like. I can see now that I didn't do it enough.
Right click.
Is
Right
that
click.
he would just Sukuchi away. So
Right.
so that's partly why I'm playing like this.
Literally right click. Literally right click. Literally nothing else. Right now, look. What does he want to do right now?
Yeah.
Trust me. What does he wants to do? This creep. You see this? It links him.
Yeah,
Take a
of
look.
course. Yeah, it's the same picture as
Alright.
as a few minutes ago.
Like, you need to understand that a lot of the times it's very predictable what the opponents are gonna do, or at least what they should do. Because put yourself in their shoes. Like, start from their perspective. How would you feel laning against a Pugna that never blasts you, but instead blasts the creeps nonstop and gives you like the creeps for free?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I'll see you around, right? I'll see you around.
Yeah.
And thank you for the creeps, by the way. And look, this is not bad. Look, if you push the creeps like this, but you're in a disadvantage, it's actually good because what did I tell you? If you push the creeps or have them pushed into you, it's good when you're in a disadvantage. However, right now you're stronger and you just give him free creeps. But la, it's not good. However, if say this is Alina, level 7, and you're level 5, you have no mana. Well, obviously pushing the lane makes sense, even though I don't nuke the Lina. Pushing the lane and then getting the fuck out. Because can I stop Lina? No is the question. Then okay, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. That's what we're getting out of this replay. You're a very conservative player, and that's like generally why you let your opponents kind of. What is this guy doing? Oh, he was obsessed with. I was so
Yeah, we didn't even get him. Fortunately.
feel like you could have nuked him here, honestly. Yeah, like he was dead here. Like I think
Yeah,
you misused.
I missed the spell.
Right now, you can just give up on this Weaver. He feels like very good. Oh no, I mean, look, you need to line these creeps differently. Like first of all, you understand that this spell is gonna one-shot the creep later on, and right now you just need to attack one creep, then nuke. Not equally attack every creep. Just do it like this: attack
Okay.
a creep, attack a creep, attack a creep. Then you nuke, finish off this creep, then to your left. Because
Okay.
instead, you're ending up with this spot. And obviously,
Yeah,
you're not
I
even
see it. Yeah, of
lining them
course.
down because,
That's
like, you
super
just
dumb.
literally. Oh my god, my chest hurt right now. You literally missed like 4 creeps.
Yeah,
for
I
free.
did. I can see that.
And invested mana, which is the worst part.
Okay.
So right now, we're also not checking his items. And right now, of course, like this is where I would blame you that you let him come to this level 6.
Yeah.
I blame you that you did not suffocate him enough that he gets to this comfort zone.
Yeah.
He never was even in a position to use these stacks or to get a salve or anything like that. Not even close. And this is not solely a Pugna / Weaver kind of scenario. This is a scenario where you have some sort of advantage. Say, how would you play? Super simple. If the dude is on 50 HP up here on this side of the map, what are you gonna stay on your side here?
No, of course not.
Fuck no, I'm just going up here and contesting the lane and get the fuck out of here. This is
Yeah.
my lane. Get out of here. Until you get a salve, you can't come close. And even if you do right now, just because you were so low, means that I contested the full wave of 300 gold. I made a difference between us of 300 gold. And slowly it's going to keep on growing thanks to you not having a salve on the lane and stuff like that. So that is all right. So you need to think about your opportunities on the lane first of all, because obviously the last thing you want to do is jungle. However, obviously it does depend from your hero. If say you're a hero like I don't know, like SF, you would jungle and you would stack a lot. But with Pugna, it's just kind of you don't have farming jungle spells, but you could like go and kill people. So I guess like you need to think about what your hero really does, like say with a rune, or if it's a response hero. Like if you're a storm spirit or an ember spirit, if you TP into a tower, this is a very critical area for the opponents to show in. Or like say here,
Yeah.
because you TP and they just die across this line. However,
Yeah.
down this area, it's just not so scary. Down this area, not so scary. But I feel like these are the things that you just need to think of more. And if you were playing different heroes, like what else heroes do you play?
Quap, mid, Wind Ranger, Dragon
Yeah.
Knight. I have been playing Lina too, but that's a while ago, so I'm just remembering now that you're mentioning her. Necrophos as well, not that often.
Not a fan of Necro. You can just play SF, maybe farm these jungle camps like crazy if you want to play like this.
I tried SF, but of course I only gave it a few games of a try, but he wasn't a hero for me, simply skill wise, and that's where some of my disadvantages come into play.
So you're a type of player that would play Zeus and Pugna because you just can't mechanically execute everything else, right? Did I analyze that well?
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say. But I'm down to try and learn. I mean,
Are you strictly linked to mid for some reason?
No, I'm playing the core roles mostly. So I love to play position 1 and position 3 as well, and then of course
I
play
don't feel like you're a mid player. I think.
Okay.
I mean that's just personally what I feel because
But that's
know.
from this game only. I have other games where some of the things that you're saying with harassing and stuff like that I know I'm doing a lot more of. So
no problem.
Yeah.
Because like I'm very curious to like show you when it's very obvious, people notice it. Like when it's very obvious, but yeah, when it's very obvious, everyone can see it. If you're 100 HP and I'm full HP, of course I will aggress you.
Yeah.
Of course I will go for you right now up here. But it's very obvious, right? Well, the same thing is very obvious if you have a salve and he doesn't have a salve and I can still attack you.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah. The top's an inspired Weaver middle. Fuck that shit, man. Holy fuck. I saw it like the other day I was playing. Damn. Anyway, though.
So I'm not even in my rank. I'm not used to playing a Weaver mid, to be honest. So and I can't remember the last time I did that. So I remember saying to my friend, like, I don't know if he's good or not, or what I can do. So that's also some of the things that we can see here when you play it back, that I'm super passive, and I think it's partly because I simply don't know how to play against him. So
look,
that's my bad, of course, since I don't understand him properly.
It's not even anything to understand. He Shukuchis and has little range. Like I can just on the spot think about what he's capable of doing on the spot. Like, what do you think? If I was laning against this Weaver, did I lane ever against Weaver? I'm not even a mid player. But if I was laning against this guy, did you see what I said?
Yeah,
I was going to right click him nonstop, literally, because that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I can just abuse you. Anyway, right now we're kind of missing the whole purpose of Alchemist. Like he's just chilling, and like, what are we like? Honestly, like, if we never apply pressure to this guy, we're just losing the game. Like that's just that. So honestly, right now, I feel like you should take the bottom tower, as I said, and apply more pressure. He falls back here, then all of this area up here is gonna be unused. So let me tell you why. Well, heroes like Alchemist cannot use this part of the map, which is half, like, say, all right, like somewhere here, maybe I should say, like from here, I should draw a line that Alchemist is never able to use this lane. which means that if this tower is down, all of this area up here also is very unusable for him. So this whole like corner of the map, by taking that tower, you take generally against everyone. That's the number one thing, and now especially for Alchemist. And I'm gonna tell you because he's never able to be mobile to run from here. Because look, we split the map in half, right?
Mm.
And something that you need to know is that in general, Dire plays bottom mostly,
Okay.
and Radiant play top. And why this is the case is because of how the tower geography looks like. Well, over here, this tower, as we can see it, in comparison to top tower, or like this tower, say, or even better, super wraparound. It's able, you can wrap around. You accomplish something by taking this tower. There's 2 camps that you take also. The waves are pushing that way. You also establish like the middle control up here, or like maybe even a middle gank or whatever. And then we're looking at bottom tower. We're like, for God's sake, what the fuck are we going to take bottom? Like, there's nothing out here. They're safe from the back onwards. Yeah, they're safe from the back onwards. And bro, like, what does this result into? Like this?
Yeah.
This was never obstructed by this. It doesn't matter. Literally, it doesn't matter. So right now, we understand how right now the same thing, by the way, that I said for this tower is the same for this tower and this tower. Like, it's kind of the opposite. Literally, if I said this for Radiant, I mean the same thing for Dire, because generally, look, this tower and this tower,
Yeah.
and then this
So
tower is just not
what
so
you're
easy
saying,
to
when
take.
I'm playing Pugna and I'm starting to move more around the map, I should focus taking their bot tier
If
1 tower, if possible.
like no matter which hero, literally bottom tower
Okay.
is the most important. Top tower is just garbage. Literally,
Okay.
with every hero, and obviously sometimes it's even more amplified because these are things that rules are exceptions. Obviously, that right now, if there was a Juggernaut bottom, maybe you don't do shit to Juggernaut. However, also, if this is an Alchemist, you can. So I would say right now it's different. And even if you show bottom to a Juggernaut, you can still push his tower. Anyway, can you just give me like 3 minutes so I can go to the toilet very quick, and I'll be back. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. So this line is literally like in the middle, but like it doesn't have to be like so kind of sharp. Like it could be like something like this, or it can be like something like this. It doesn't matter exactly, right? Because yeah, sometimes we can go like this area, or like sometimes they can go like this area and stuff like that. So it's about this line. It literally is. So right now, say if they have an AM, she can use this bottom part, right? Even if this tower goes down, she can blink. She's elusive. So using the dead lane concept, I don't know if you've heard about it, but anyway, literally is the scariest area on the map. Once your safe lane tower goes down, which is this area and this area of the lane, right? So depending on obviously where the opponents are, but however, there are variables. So when I mentioned the Juggernaut, I didn't mention that there could be a Bane on our team that can ulti the Juggernaut. We can kill him, right?
Yeah.
But those are the variables, and I'm gonna tell you right now, based on the variables, you're gonna play up to your potential, literally. And right now, I'm gonna give you the basics. So right now, a lot of rules and exceptions to those. So right now, I would say that bottom area is just super important to take because right now, obviously, we do take these camps. We actually accomplish something. These camps right over here become red, completely unusable, and over here, the whole jungle just becomes passively yellow because it's more dangerous. I'm giving you colors just so you can envision how it would feel for an alchemist to farm in this jungle, considering that there could be an approach into the jungle very easily.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, because it does accomplish. However, right now, I also like to say that in general, how the towers should go down, it's either like mid or bottom first towers to go down.
Yeah.
Top is like whatever. Honestly, top is whatever tower. Then just because we're going to play bottom in their jungle instead of in our jungle, we're probably thinking of this tower. Then, obviously, rules and exceptions. There could be a lot of them. Probably Roshan, then this tower, or like this tower. It doesn't matter. In order, something like this. In like 90% of the games, this is how it should go. And if the game is not a super stomp, or like we don't have a Lycan that pushes this tower and like say whatever, we kill the Pangolier, we push this tower very quick, whatever. However, yeah, right now we're just completely kind of ruining our own game. Alchemist is just farming like crazy, and no one's just doing shit to him. And if we don't do it, then I guess you just lose the game. Could have blasted. Don't know why you didn't. Look, right now you just blast, right? I mean, these are things that I don't know, kind of obvious. All right, so
Yeah, I think sometimes that I simply just miss some spells, so that's on my part. But yeah, sure. I know that I'm of course need to blast every time I decreepify.
take a look at this. Does he feel bad? Does this feel bad for you? I mean, right now you already have your core item. You don't care about yourself anymore. So right now, imagine if we could say you're 1v1 against this alchemist on the whole map, by the way.
Yeah.
On the whole map, you're 1v1, literally in this game. What would you do? Literally chase him everywhere. I
Yeah.
have the only item that I need. And now I would chase you everywhere. Understand?
Yeah.
And then what you want to do is just farm, but nope. You're here, I'm here. You're here, I'm here. You're there, I'm there. And that's exactly what I would do. And that's the same thing for a lot of heroes, exactly. But it depends on the combinations. So it felt very bad for him. Where'd he go right now? He went top. All right, well. We take bottom tower right now. I feel like you should know that they're top right now because you saw the purple color.
Okay, yeah.
A monkey. What is monkey able to do to you? As soon as you saw the monkey, because you did see him.
Yeah.
You did see them. Right now, I would say somewhere. You're going to see the monkey running. Anyway, your move should have been bottom because
Okay.
of security in this tower.
Yeah.
And also right now, even more amplified. This guy shows. I'm literally changing gears. Boom, all the way down bottom right now. And anyway, that was your first idea to think of. You've taken
okay.
middle tower. Now you want to take this. Right
Okay.
now, you have no other job. Literally no other job. Like if you stay in the middle, you accomplish nothing. You see this? You just don't know what to do right now. You're staying middle, but it accomplishes nothing. There we go. Bottom tower. You would have also helped your Spectre not get harassed out by Monkey, and you would have taken this tower, considering that they TP'd top.
Okay.
And farming jungle head to head with Alchemist is obviously not going to prove useful. You just don't do it. The guy
Okay.
farms like 5 times as fast as you. So there's that. I mean, look, if this was a Smurf Alchemist, he was gonna have probably about like 10k net worth right now. Yeah, something like that. Going into a useless area, into an area that we can't really do too much into. We just poke this tower, which is completely useless. Doesn't really do too much for us. It's dry. It's dry. We can never like. You see how we can never do the approach from behind or something? It's just off.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
I think that I've been trying lately to when I'm playing mid and when I leave the lane, I've been trying to push in a lot of towers more early because it's something I want to improve on. And I honestly been pushing. So when I'm dire mid, I've been taking top tower more frequently than bot tower, and that's simply because I didn't know that it was more important to take the bot tower. So that's
I mean, don't you feel off? Don't you feel like off when you're going top? Like you just don't have this
mm,
ability where you can like go from here, pin them
I don't
down.
know, cause
You don't feel
I feel like oftentimes when I'm pushing top lane in like that, and we took the tower, I feel like when I'm there with two or three other heroes, one or two other heroes from my team, so we're three in total.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they cannot kill me, and I know that I can burst them down really, really
They
fast.
can't kill you here.
I don't feel like that.
Well, if there's a queen and if they're a good team, you just die. Like this is you're Pugna, bro. Like you go past this line, you're dead, or like even up here. Like
Yeah, but
you,
at this point in time, so it's a 15-minute mark at the in the game.
ah,
I don't feel like even if Quap jumps me, she can't
look,
kill me.
with an
With
alchemist, I would slow down my tempo. Honestly, if I'm on this team, I'm gonna be like, if I'm alchemist, yo, chill, 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 chill. Let them take the tower. Let's be slow.
mm,
Don't need to do anything. Just passive approaches nonstop. They're not taking shit. It's minute 16. They're not harassing me. I'm farming like crazy. Just chill out. Don't die. Relax.
yeah,
If I'm alchemist, that's what I'm telling my team right now. And if that's what alchemist wants, then what do we want? Literally the exact opposite word of everything that I said. That's exactly what you want.
okay.
If he wants to slow the game down, you want to speed it up. And obviously, a lot of the variables don't let you do that, though.
But yeah,
Sometimes.
that's just some of my thoughts, and well, not my thoughts, but what I can remember that I'm usually doing is that I'm pushing more frequently top tower in than I am bottom.
Bottom,
And
bottom,
when as mentioned, when we're three up there, I feel like we can take that top
bottom.
tower.
Just play around bottom more, and
Yeah,
you're not gonna
okay,
regret it.
that's
Right? Like that
definitely
should.
something I'm gonna be more aware of.
He's just dead right now, alchemist. Nice. You can right click on the ground, a click on the ground, and it's gonna attack the bug. If you
Okay,
a click on the ground, like it's gonna start attacking the bug because you're gonna always attack the bug if you a click on the ground. You
okay.
don't need to like select it; it's just off. You misclick like a lot of
Yeah, I
times.
did. I hate it. Okay, but that's a good tip as well. I didn't know that.
Um, it didn't stun you. Yeah, generally your score is okay, but like in general, your moves in the map could have been more. And like, how do I say this? I feel like you're not you're not punished enough. How do I put this in words that your hero is just super easy to execute? I feel like if you were playing Zeus, you're gonna have a good score, but you just didn't in general play okay. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, something
No,
like that.
I know. I have 5-0, and it looks like I'm having a good game. But with all what we went through in the laning phase
Yeah,
early game, it's
this guy has a good game as well.
yeah,
Like right
exactly.
now, if you
Yeah,
kind of think about it, like literally, look, he's right next
yeah,
to you, and he
yeah.
should not have been. So right now, I would honestly,
But even
because
though in
look,
this specific game, I remember that, and what we saw as well is that I fucked up a lot with my last hits. So I could have done even better, and by that I could have harassed the Weaver more, of course.
don't try to be like the save a friend syndrome type of player. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Save a friend syndrome is very bad. If you try to go and save everyone, it's just not good. Like in war, people die, man. You just can't save them. Literally, that simple. Like in war, you just let them die. And I don't know if you've seen movies, like the dude literally says, "Go, go without me, whatever, go," because that's how things work, man. You don't
Yeah.
want to take additional casualties in war or like in fights. Like that's the same thing. You just don't want to take it,
Okay.
and you'd rather like have someone die than you potentially involving yourself in a shit spot. I feel like these people can get bursted like crazy if you get a Dagon right now. However, this
Um,
Ags is just not necessarily that bad because they don't have much stuns, to be honest.
no, I try a lot to when I'm playing Pugna. I try a lot to look around what
Blast
what
the
item
creep.
I need, but my go-to is always Netherlands,
You don't see
Axe,
heroes.
maybe Boots of Travel if it's necessary. I felt it like it was a good game for this one. Get Boots of
But
Travel.
Boots of Travel most of the times is really good. Anyway, what I'd like to say right now is that as soon as these people get out on the map, like
Yeah,
something
I'm gonna end
like
up dying here to the
here,
elk actually in just a moment. And
look, these two lanes are plus or minus because they're super far away from each other. If, for example, I would say there is nothing going on top and middle at the same time, you can't really do this. Like for example,
okay,
generally you can't really expect both lanes to be pushed in because that's just not how it works. For example, Spectre pushes top and you push bottom. You passively kill each other on the half of the map. It's like literally that far. Like you're in the different corners of the map. It's just map wise is very bad. And it's like super far away from each other. And also, I would say right now, when no one's on the map, you don't feel safe. Like a general rule, you're close to a tower, you can potentially die. So you just, well, wow,
yeah, I
this
was
is just
surprised about that
purely
range.
no, but like not the range. Like literally run like this.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
The
I see what you
trees.
mean.
I mean, these are just. I mean, kind of like something like this. Obviously,
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's like this part is like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's literally not even. Yeah, I mean, there was no way you're gonna die here. Like I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that you're not gonna die there. Damn, you died for no reason. If you run into the
Yeah,
trees, I feel like you're okay there.
yeah.
Also, item tracking and that type of stuff is just very slow. You need to do it more. Not more, but every time. Literally, you just check items from time to time because I don't know what to expect from this guy. I don't know what to expect from this guy. I don't know from
Okay.
this guy. Like, how strong are we? For example, like, what if Spectre has this item that enables me, or Magnus has something that enables me? I want to use that. Like, I want to play around heroes that are strong, that I use them or they use me so that we can do something. Like a
Yeah.
math question, literally. What plus what does what? Literally on the map. You can't kill an alchemist with zombie. Literally that simple. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so you just get it. Like right now, which hero do you enable? Which hero do you kind of save or whatever? Like anything. Like
Yeah.
which heroes you would stay around or like stuff like that. So why don't you like make this step forward a little bit? Yeah, you're too far. Do you have auto attack on after a spell? Yeah, your hero auto attacks down here on the bug. No one has detection. You do, but it's on cooldown. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Well, you end up dying. Do the step forward when you're casting your spells. Like I would say, like right now, you're just casting it like even step forward, and then you just blast him, and then you just ulti, and even maybe a little bit step
Okay. Yeah.
forward because he's
Yeah.
slowed. He's
Yeah.
slowed, and right now I could come closer to him, and then just kind of use it. All right.
Yeah. But this game in particular, we were really struggling actually to keep up with them. I felt like even though that yeah.
Honestly, now that I look at it, like this guy has a BKB, they should take fights nonstop. And right now bounties are coming through. Like they have an alchemist. You should think about it. Yeah, generally it's a slow game. If we had an active laner, I mean an active safe laner, I feel like we could have done more. But
Yeah. Of course, this is not going to be able to Sorry, let me try that again.
No problem.
So this session is not about my teammates, of course, in this in this
Absolutely.
game, but sometimes I feel like I can only do so much. No.
Yep, I understand.
So
Completely understand.
yeah.
But however, with say smurfing being a thing, like for example, if I was in the game,
Mm.
I will be using other resources from the map and telling them, "Yo, we should do this." There's there's no doubt about that. Like, of course, like what you could do, but like obviously, if they're all running like headless chicken, it's just bad. Like for example, I have like more than 4 accounts that are above 6K, and like obviously all of them are like someone has to be a leader, like in that team. Like you just need to do something like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, though, I feel like Dagon was gonna be good for some reason. Tonight to Crep. Try to be not in the front line. As you can see right now, look, you're very position based hero. You're a Pugna. You can't run in front. Like right now, your team like goes
Yeah.
backwards, going forward, and that's just always not good. You want to have someone in front of you. It just feels much better. And yeah, in general, I don't feel very good about this. Look, like if I have someone in front of me, and look right now, in general, if say whatever happens, where the pressure's going to come from? Is it going to come from this way?
No.
No, of course it's gonna come from this way. So if ever I'm positioning like this somewhere, or like potentially if this is gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
And I'm positioning like kind of in my mind, I have an idea where they would be coming from. You see this? They could come like this from
Mm.
this area. So if ever, say right now that you can see it one more time, if ever I'm running with the zombie, I'm running like this because potentially I'm running behind him. Because look, if they come from this way, I run behind him.
Yeah.
Or say whatever. If you're farming jungle, say super random, you're farming jungle here, and you understand that they just push your tower, and they will run in like this. You don't farm this camp here. You farm this camp like here somewhere, just so you can have the potential red of running away.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the difference of farming the camp here, or farming the camp here, or like even here,
Yeah.
just so you can run away. So you see that those are the differences, and the same
Yeah.
thing here right now because of potentially where the pressure's coming from. And right now, as soon as the zombie goes whack, they can't chase more. I think.
I think this is actually one of my main issues. I
Look,
think.
look.
Yeah.
Literally, exactly what I said.
Yeah.
You are ending up in the middle. Absolutely, absolutely. And I don't know, like, is it like just from playing a lot of Dota or like a some sort of a gamer instinct? But trust me, man, like I didn't like that in the first place. Like you're running into the front line
Yeah.
of the people. I just never liked it. That
I,
is your on you. I feel like zombie needs to be in
yeah.
front of you, not
Definitely.
or
I think
someone in front of
it's one of the things that I wanna improve on mostly because
position based heroes.
yeah, no, just position in general.
Yeah.
So for example, with Pugna, I feel like sometimes I find myself in a great position in the back line, being able to use all my spells, drain them for HP with my life drain, and so on. And then in the situation like this, I just get completely tunnel vision and just run straight in, like
Well,
super dumb. And sometimes I'm aware of it. Sometimes I just get tunnel vision and don't think an
I don't
extra
know. It's
time and
just
stuff like that. So
there's position based hero like Zeus. You can't run in, man. You just can't. You need someone in front of you, like
mm,
or like I don't know. I don't feel safe running in front. Like I just need to be in the back. Like basically, I'm a caster. Like I can't run in front.
yeah.
That's just yeah. I don't know.
Oftentimes I feel like if um and this is gonna sound weird because you mentioned that you think I'm a passive player. Sometimes I feel
Mhm.
like if I don't run, nobody's gonna run.
That
Uh,
is another thing. Someone has to be a frontliner in the game. Like trust me,
yeah,
a lot of teams. Look, all right. Let me give you this. People in a game have a job. Someone defends a
yeah,
tower,
yeah, yeah,
pushes the tower, someone split pushes, whatever. Depends on like those general objectives in the game. Man, of course, like if you are like what, Ricky, man, how the fuck am I supposed to take a defend a tower? My hero screams fighting heroes.
yeah,
I can't do other shit. Like I'm not even able to farm jungle, nor push towers, nor defend towers.
yeah,
Like literally. I'm not even gonna try to do those things. Like if my hero's not able to do stuff like that, I'm not gonna do it. Like if you're a Queen of Pain, you want to farm jungle, you can't because it's just not good. It's just gonna take you a lot of time.
okay,
And obviously, if there is not much better things to do, then okay.
yeah, yeah. I know what
Um,
you mean.
I don't know.
So in this game, do I tell the Undying to go in
Yeah,
first because the
yeah,
Magnus
absolutely,
was I had to
absolutely,
mute the Magnus and he was
absolutely.
like, yeah, okay, yeah,
Undying goes in front always.
okay,
Undying is a meat shield. He runs in front, literally. Heroes like Undying, Ogre, Bane, Jakiro. Literally, one of these heroes actually has to go in front, unless, like, obviously we have a Wraith King, so the Jakiro can stay back, whatever. And we have someone to do that job. However,
okay,
right now, I feel like Undying is that guy, or like Magnus cannot, because Magnus needs to kind of obviously catch people. Maybe like you bait on the Undying
yeah.
guy in front of goes in front of you and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like you can't do this. Also, look, you see only the Weaver. Like I'm not feeling safe right now.
No,
I just don't. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I just don't feel safe. Like I don't see people. I can't really do that. It just doesn't feel safe for you. There we go. There we go. All right. Right now, generally we're thinking about Roshan. Like we can take it right now. So I think like Roshan is the objective right now. I'd rather go Roshan than take this tower rather than taking this tower then go Roshan, because the difference is with Aegis, even if they respond, I will still be able to take this tower because we have an Aegis. However, if we go tower and then go Roshan, well, the dude is going to be up. They can defend the Roshan. So, hope you understand what I said.
yeah, of
Do
course.
you get it? Okay, so it's much better to do it like that. Wow, nice egg, bro.
So at this point, I'm telling my
Um,
teammates, don't dive, don't dive, don't dive, because I want to focus the tower, and they end up going in.
that was just purely
Spectre died. I mean,
no, but what was that all about? What is like this ulting for Weaver type of shit? Oh, he panicked because Weaver. Oh, he went in. What? That was crazy. Holy shit. He just fed. All right, so you need to understand like several things. The theory. All right, Dota goes into like say mechanics and theory. I can give you a lot of theory and a lot of mechanics, but everything is going to come down to like how good you can execute these things that I'm telling you. So
yeah.
I feel like this game slipped out of our hands a little bit, but you're never
Um,
checking items. You never knew about his
no,
if he had a BKB, then you're dead, right? If he has a BK right now, you're dead because you decrep him. You don't have decrep for yourself. You're dead on the spot. He had a DD, so these are the things that you need to know. Like I don't know, because if you don't gather information, how are you going to apply the advantage and disadvantage thing? Like, for example, what can I take advantage over? He has no mana on the Weaver. Yo, can we just
yeah,
go? No mana, no mana. Or like, yo, no BKB on Alchemist, no ulti on Alchemist. I need to track these things. Like item tracking, spell tracking is actually a very important thing in Dota. Because look, what if they have no Alchemist ulti, no Phoenix ulti, no Monkey ulti? What do we do? Go, go, come on, run at them, go.
yeah,
Or for example, them right now, we don't have Spectre ulti, Magnus ulti. They just go, smoke. They go in.
yeah,
They put you in an uncomfortable spot when you want to fight. So, for example, you don't have a single ulti, they are Roshan. You're all alive, but they still go Roshan. Why? Because fuck you, you don't have this, this, and this. You can't
okay.
do shit about Roshan, and we're forcing you to forfeit something because you just have no spells. And if you want to fight right now, of course we can take that fight because you have nothing. So those are the advantages and disadvantages that I'm talking about nonstop. So
I think I'm decent to remember which ults they have, what they have used and what not. But definitely checking items and stuff like that. As you can see, I never do it, and I know that I never do it. I remember if
kind
because
of just check the Spectre. Yeah,
but
don't be
he's on
so.
my team. He's on my team, so I don't feel like that counts as much. But
Okay. All right. Oh, he has a nullifier. Well,
yeah, um,
yeah. All right. The Sagonims didn't prove very good, did it?
no, it really didn't.
It's like a 7 second. It's like a 7 second cooldown. Like this doesn't really do too much.
Yeah, and I see why it's not good is that they don't have any stuns. They don't have that many stuns. and so I don't need the Aghanims basically, because I can stand for a long time and drain. Is that your thoughts as well on this in this game
Yeah, I mean,
specifically?
in general, like I don't like this Ag's first item. Obviously, maybe
Okay.
later, but right now, never. You need a survivability because you're very annoying on your own. Like I would say survivability. I would say, or either like Dagon components. Like say if you get a Dagon, like blah blah blah, then maybe you're gonna need a Yules or a Blinken or like an Aeon disc,
Yeah.
something like that, just so you
Those
survive.
are actually some of the items that I could sometimes do go for Pugna when I feel like I have a game where I do need some escape items. I go for a Force Staff or a Aeon or a
Or even a
Lincoln's
Glimmer. It
just to
depends really.
survivability.
Yeah, even a Glimmer. It depends. Like it's still occasional.
Yeah,
You're
but
running in the front.
it's definitely something that I'm trying to be better at analyzing
Zombie
during the
should be
game.
the guy that feeds for you, and then you just use him. Literally,
Okay.
that's how it needs to feel. You just literally need to use the zombie. So,
And now
well,
the
we can play as four. We can play as four. Spectre should push here. We can have. Yeah, you're running in front. I don't like this. I don't like this. I mean, if you had a stun, and all right, your aggression. What what is your compensation for aggressing people right now? You understand that question?
not at all.
All right, so if you have a BKB, you compensate for your awful positioning right
Okay.
now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can just save yourself, right? But now you don't have a single defensive item, which means that even if you're getting in danger, you're not able to secure yourself from that, right? For example, if right now if you're getting stunned, you're dead by Alchemist or like Abyssal, you're dead on the spot. And I would say right now that's like why it's scary. You don't compensate with a single item because look, if you have defensive items, you can compensate with playing a little bit more. I mean, look, defensive items let you play a little bit more ballsy. However, if you don't have them, you need to compensate with playing more passive. You understand what I'm saying with
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, literally, I don't have defensive items. I can't really go in. For example, if I'm a storm, I don't have Orchid. Excuse me, if I don't have Yules against an Orchid, I can't really go in first. I get silenced, I'm dying. So I mean, that's simple, literally. So
Okay.
the compensation for playing with an aggressive posture doesn't feel like there's any of that. So right now, why would a guy with an Aegis run in thinking he's Rambo? Because he has an Aegis, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I said right now, the same thing for you. What makes you think that you can run in there, not die? Well, I don't know what that part is, but that's maybe like misjudging the situation. However, say if I knew if this guy has Nullifier or Abyssal Blade or something like that, I would be taking a Lincoln just so I don't die. Yeah, probably Lincoln also makes sense right now. And Dagon. I don't know. I mean, I kind of because every other item that you would have taken would have changed the outcome of the game. So if I had a Dagon right now, maybe we would already have been pushing the base. Don't know. So I don't know. Anyway, though, yeah, that was a close one. He wants to focus you nonstop, like
Yeah. I
literally.
see it.
I hope
Yeah. I
you
see it.
understand
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it's just very clear, and that's what I said. Like, what is until you see this because it's literally like a math question. What plus what kills me and what do I need to do to like not die?
Yeah.
And well, that's why I said Lincoln, right? Because of the stun, because of the abyssal potentially or the nullifiers or whatever. Yeah. Or even a BKB if there's a lot of heroes that cast spells, which I don't think there are much. So you can just go away with like a Lincoln. However, Lincoln's just in comparison to like BKB, it's just a garbage item because BKB protects you with a lot of things, and
Yeah.
Lincoln is just not. So yeah, problem again, like Lincoln is just not bad, but yeah.
Yeah, another question actually, nothing to do with this. So the cuddle disconnected, abandoned straight away, something with his wife, he said. So what does that do for that team? I know they can sell his items and get gold for that,
Yeah.
but what else happens during the game? Do they get more XP and
Well, they
gold,
have
and
no,
what's going on?
no, they just get the gold from the items and then just overtime gold nonstop more because his passive income is also gain into them. It's split in five. So
Okay,
basically, instead of like getting gold like this, they get it faster, right? You see this?
Okay.
They
Yeah.
gain it faster. And
Because I've been sometimes when it happens, I literally feel like they have an advantage playing 4 versus 5. So, but this game we end up losing this game. That's simply because they're stronger late game than we are.
Nope. It's because everything that happened in the early game led to this right now.
Okay,
To
fair enough. Yeah, okay.
having this shit, the Alchemist having all this shit, and that's like that. I feel like a lot of the pressure comes on your back right now because you weren't really able to pressure a lot more.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, I see that I could have pressed a lot more, but I'm not I don't want to say that it's entirely my fault.
Yeah, of course. That was Spectre, obviously.
Magnus left Snapfire in the lane early game, so Alk had free farm, no harassing. Vector wasn't that good either. I felt like he did some
Yeah,
noble
that's where like
plays and stuff like
maybe
that.
you force the people like Zombie to go and chase the dude. Like literally, remember when I said over here on the camp, he feels awful. Like you chase him, he feels bad. Go run at him. Zombie, come with me. Yo, whatever the guy's name is. Yo, can you come with me? Go. Of course you will die, like if you go too deep. But like again, we just want to zone him out because literally the posture thing that I'm saying for the lane when you're stronger.
Yeah,
I said that you could stay even more aggressive or like even on his high ground and some shit like that.
yeah.
It's just the posture that I'm also saying here. You're not gonna play passive if you're stronger than people. You go aggressive. You literally stay on this half of the map. Yeah,
Mm.
so alrighty. So there you go. So yeah, kind of like group up with 4 people, try to go like here, take this, soak this area down bottom, like up here.
Yeah.
Spectre can connect here. So that's like probably what we're thinking of doing right now. They have no coddle, like for God's sake.
Okay.
Go up here, place like a ward here, deward this area, go up here. This guy connects like this. Yeah, that's probably the plan right now. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that was a very bad
Yeah,
TP.
that was the B. No, nope. That was not the TP. That was exactly what I said. When they have a BKB, if you decrep them, you're dead. Remember when I said about this? Look,
Yeah.
you decrep him, he BKBs, you're dead. Because you can't decrep yourself. Remember when I said when Weaver was having a DD over here, you could have died. Well, this
Yeah.
is what happens. Just because you don't know. You don't know a single item about them.
No, that's right. That's right.
BKB. So yeah, I mean, you're just kind of overly stuck into the WQ ulti combo. No. I mean, you need to think more, man. Like you need to think. Like he can just BKB abyssal you or whatever. Like these are things that you need to like a lot of variables, man. A lot of math questions that you need to solve in a game. How do you not die? How do you die? All that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was just. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that was
know. Like,
I knew that instantly when I died that it was really bad.
Well, probably now you know that maybe you can just bait it out, not commit fully, or like you can save your decrep defensively a little bit more. And yeah, this game's dragged out so long. I feel like
Yeah, it
against,
is. It's
and they're all farmed like crazy right now. Ah,
and honestly, from this point on, not much is gonna happen. They're just gonna slowly and
oh my
steadily
god, dude.
forcing us down.
They have ags on like everyone, dude.
Yeah.
No fucking way, dude. Literally, no fucking way this is gonna happen. Uh, yeah, also, your hero is a hero that just doesn't seal. Alright, I'm gonna quit the replay. So I don't feel like your hero seals a game. When I say that, I mean it like it increases the tempo and enables other people from doing shit, but it doesn't seal the game. Like for example, I would say Pugna, Tinker, Storm, Ember. These heroes are not able to seal a game because they're not tower pushers too much. Like I would say that, okay, yes, you do push whatever, fine, but you can't do it alone, really. And the thing is, that's like why I would say that you're not a real carry in a sense. That you're not a hero that can solo carry a game. You're a Pugna. You enable other people for winning the game for you. You create a lot of space.
Okay.
And then the real guy that should have won the game is like Spectre, but then we're having an alchemist against us. So your job was supposed to be kind of stopping the alch, and then maybe Spectre should have not go for a fucking radiance, instead go for Mantha. And there's a Magnus. Bro, you don't need an item that farms jungle right now, or like farm at all. When you have a Magnus, just get a Mantha, get a Diffusal, speed up the tempo, because this guy's gonna demolish us. That's the way that we're thinking, right? Because when I say tempo, I could also use like this. Like fast tempo can be kind of punished with playing fast our own. Like if there is a Husker, we can pick Ursa. Or if there is a Husker, I can pick Am, and probably kind of think to myself, I am gonna have enough deep push, blah blah blah. I can play slowly. They're not gonna push my base too much because my team is blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna try to carry this game because Husker's not gonna do shit to AM later on in the game. However, those are just options, and you can just address slow tempo. Say like if they have a Spectre, you can pick AM, of course, to have a slow tempo versus a slow tempo carry, or say if you have a Spectre, you could pick, as I said, Lifestealer or Ursa or Troll, something like that. And also items that are fast tempo and slow tempo. Like, for example, the difference between having a Battle Fury and Midas. Say, all right, so if you're going against techies, you can predict the game. Like techies tanker. Yep, we're not finishing this game very soon. Let's just go for Midas's, Battle Furies, whatever. Let's just stuff firm. Let's just go
Okay.
late game,
Yeah.
right? And what if we do? What if we can actually do that? So, for example, you're gonna go and speed up the game. Actually, in fact, so you're gonna be like, nope, we're not gonna let you go late game with techies and whatever. Get a Deso, get meteor hammers, push the towers, go and soak everything. That's the way that you can also address it. So, yeah, those are the things that I would say are kind of the variables and how you can play them. Like, all right, tell me other items that are more fast paced rather than just passive, more how should
Um,
I say,
let's
farm
say,
orientated.
well, of course, depending on the hero, fast-paced.
I just random.
Yeah,
Right.
Shadowblade, I would say.
All right. Or
Um,
fighting. So instead of Wraith King going for what's it called? Where is that game that I played when he went for no, it was not this one. Is it this game? Nope. Is it this game? Nope. Anyway, generally it's gonna be like the Wraith King, instead of going for Radiance against AM, he's gonna go for Armlet, Deso, Abyssal, these
yeah,
items.
yeah,
Why? Because I wanna go. Like I wanna kill the AM. Like AM has little armor, like in general has a low armor, instead of like for example, if you're going against Terrorblade or some shit like that, and you want to speed up the tempo against them. So for example, that's also a way. And you don't want to take it late game, so you just do it like that. So anyway, that's like the tempo way that you can think of the game. I know you could give me another game because you booked 3 hours. I think that's a lot, actually.
yeah.
I mean, in general, why I say this is because I mean, like 2 hours are enough,
Yeah,
and then we could do 2 hours next time. That's like personally my preference. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is, we could go over 2 hours, let everything settle in, let everything. Because look, man, I mean, I work for money, right? But it's not money, in fact, that everything that I care for. Because if you're unsatisfied in the long run, then you're not gonna come back. So in general, what I'm thinking is that it's better if time passes, you start looking at what I said and you just kind of try to improve on these things, and then we could use the other hour.
yeah, of
That's like
course.
personally what we could do. So for example, maybe next time you can put book one and we can have two. That's also something that we can do. However, right now, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to do it right now, I can do it, but it's up to you completely. So
No, actually, if you want to save the last hour that I booked, we can definitely do that.
mhm.
I'd be happy to try and I've been typing down a lot of notes while you've been talking, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that I want to work on. Of course, I could show you another play, but I think
Yeah, we
in
can
the
go.
laning phase, I think you would say a lot of the same things. Even though that I've been, I can show
Let's
you a
look at
game where I'm completely owning. But in the laning phase, I think it's basically the same stuff you would tell me.
let's see it, okay? Because we have like half an hour more to a 2-hour mark, I feel. And we could just go over that and see what you're doing, okay?
Okay, so let's take this.
Let's just take a look right now. Playing one runner, we have a PL. All right, lineup's looking okay. We have a frontliner. We have this dude. When are we picking? What are they picking? We're picking Avenge and Oracle. Okay, 2 safe heroes. Okay. You can play something more ballsy. All right, so there's Sapphire Marana. Then we pick a Centaur and PL.
Yeah,
And then they're picking Legion and Slaughter. You're picking one another. Okay. I mean, if it's a comfort hero of yours, then absolutely okay. And then
the
Slaughter and
reason I'm also choosing this one is that I'm killing all of the heroes 2, 3, 4 to 5 times, kinda. So it's not that I'm just keeping destroying one hero.
keep on destroying one hero is not necessarily bad, I would say. Really.
Okay.
You don't need to kill all of them to be useful. I don't know why you got that
No,
impression.
I just felt like that.
So anyway, let's see right now in general. Uh well, yeah, you can try top, I guess. I mean, you could try top, like I would say, but you're going against a melee hero. I don't like you to take runes a lot. Like if you're gonna go for a rune and contest it, fine, but just taking runes is just not your job. Just go in
Okay,
middle and block better.
I don't know. The reason I'm choosing this is
Attack, literally, right now.
yeah,
What is he doing, right? Like what is he doing? Like literally, boom. And a move again, boom. Thank you. 2 shots for free. Thank you. And see? 2 passive. There we go.
yeah, but I know this is gonna change. So
So
yeah,
where's the pen right now? Let me get the pen again. It crashed. Fuck. My pen crashed. Shit. Look at this posture right now. Right now that we can go like here,
yeah,
for example. Contest this range creep. But from here, I can only contest this, and he can just deny. And take a look. All right, we can do that as well. But like again, it's better up here. We attack and then power shot this one.
yeah. What I was going for is I think I was going to power shot and get the range creep as well, but
Look,
I missed the range creep.
this is something that you need to do. Look right now. Does he feel safe here?
Yes,
Yes. If you pull these creeps here, what happens?
he gets pressure. He gets pressured by my creeps.
Yeah, but like, look.
Maybe
Generally,
he's gonna pull the
uh,
creeps under his tower.
okay. I mean that's a possibility. But what happens with these creeps if you pull them here? By actively repositioning your creeps, you passively reposition the heroes. If he wants to go for deny, he has to come here.
Yeah,
And trust me, if he has to come here instead of here, these are 2 very different spots in the game. Here and here. Also, this in another world, if he doesn't contest them, means that you've kind of taken these creeps for free just by repositioning them. You've uh, you've excluded the fact that he can contest them at all. Not deny them, contest them. I don't want them to be contested. Pull them down lower.
okay.
Like I can do this. Well, right now I can pull them and then stay more aggressive because
Yeah,
I cover this and this at the same time. Because right now, look, when you pull the aggro of this creep, why doesn't he come for this deny? Because he can't. It's too far. But he can do it here, right? He can still do it here, right?
yeah,
So luckily, kind of with the attack that you've done out here, with the attack, you've kind of drew this aggro, but you didn't do it for this one. On purpose, you should have pulled it. And then take a look. How he can actually contest this, but not this. You see? This is why doesn't he come here right now? Right, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
see
see
that?
it. Yeah.
There we go. So that is exactly the reason why it feels better to get the creeps into a safer spot right now. You know you're look, you know you're not gonna deny this creep. First of all, why? Look, let me give you the knowledge behind this one. We did say that there is this kind of right now. How much attacks does he need to do into this creep?
2.
And then whilst he's attacking 2 times, how many attacks can you attack him in the meantime?
2.
Yeah. So which means that you can attack him 2 times whilst he's effectively waiting for this creep to go lower. But is the creep getting attacked by anything?
No.
So if I continuously attack him right now, what changes the creeps? Nothing. So I can right now attack you for free. Because look, if I try to deny, what am I really trying for?
Yeah.
Look, like, what am I
So
trying
I think my mindset has been that when the creeps reach half HP, I attempt to hit my own creeps a lot, so that and I'm not really thinking about denying as much. I'm more thinking about if my creeps die faster, then his creeps come to me faster. So,
And the thing is, if your creeps die faster, means that he relieves from the pressure that you can do with your creeps nonstop.
okay.
Don't you think it like that?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
way that I
yeah. I
think.
see it. Yeah.
The faster your creeps die, the more safe he is because he is not linked to the creeps. Right
So
now, he is linked. He's linked to this creep. Do you not see it? He's
yeah.
linked.
So
And if he's
in
linked,
general, I should only try to deny my creeps when I can do the deny and not
it's a
make them
chain.
lower. Yeah.
It's literally chain. It's holding him. If it's holding him, I understand that I can be here and attack, 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 attack,
Mm.
attack. You want to go in? Look, if you attack the creep and then stun, okay, sure, you invested a stun. That's it, fine. But like nonstop until you do anything. If he attacks, however, I can attack it back and deny. But then, because it takes 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
So if he attacks once, then I can deny. However, in the process of before you do that, I attack you. So take a look at what you do, though. You stop. You actually
Yeah, I go for the. But that's what
why?
that's what I was telling you. That my mindset is that can I get my creeps to die faster than the
Look,
wave go to my tower.
if he farms safe, this is actually bad for you.
Mm.
You want the lane to be frozen because the longer the lane exists up here, the more you can attack, 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 attack. Right now, look, it's gonna happen exactly what I said. He can farm creeps under the tower, which is super safe for him. He has additional armor, especially like armor on Slaughter. It's crazy. He has 10 armor. It's insane for you to harass him right now. So right now, look how he feels better. Farms this safe. He's gonna go for this. Boom. So what actually even if you take the creeps would be good only if you're in a bad spot. That's when you would like to push the creeps or having them pushed into you. You have the
Yeah.
wrong mindset.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
sometimes actually if the lane is pushing at him, you have no idea how much pressure that is actually. Like right now, if you can go next to him, like you could like walk up next to him, you can go like this and attack him and a lot of things. I will tell you, there's a lot of things with the tower and how everything works. Let me
Mm.
see if I can I don't have a PowerPoint. I don't have it on my computer. That's why I needed to fix the presentation. There's a lot of things that I wanted to show there. But maybe next time I can do that. Um Look, see? Right now we split this. This benefits him more than us because in the process I could have
Yeah.
attacked them, but we don't.
So again, there I pull
Again,
aggro, and that
again,
I shouldn't have done that. I see.
yeah. So again, it does benefit him more
Yeah.
because he farms under his tower. So we're basically trading. So look, trading is strictly connected better to when you are weaker. You understand that?
Yeah.
Trading, remember this word. If you trade with someone, that is either simply because you don't stop the other guy, because sometimes, look, the game can be, say, win or loss. Sometimes it can be very even. For example, Tinker against like SF. No one can kill anyone. Like honestly, they both push the lane out, and then that's just that. Come on, like you just don't do shit anymore. At level SF 7, Tinker's level 7, they just both farm. You can't really go and necessarily farm a lot of jungle here because you're SF. You can't farm his jungle camps because someone rotates and maybe kills you. So it's very trade heavy lane. And the thing is here that I said that Dota is also all about how much you can actually stop other people from farming, because when you stop them from farming, you also, it's the same as if you gain it. Right now, for example, if you take 30 MMR or you lost 30 MMR, the difference is 60, right? So for example, I would say imagine you're playing Viper, right? And there's an Alk against you. So for example, if I'm Viper, I'm not gonna go and farm this camp with W. I'm gonna go and farm this camp. Because instead of when I farm this camp here, I also, not only did I take the gold from Alchemist, because if I take 100 gold, Alchemist would have farmed like 150, which means that I effectively taken away a difference between me and him for 250 gold. Boom.
Okay.
There you go. So that's what you do when you're stronger, by the way, than someone, because Viper's stronger than Alchemist in level 1 or level 2, level 3, level 5, level 4, and all these levels. So I would say, but yeah, I'll explain, don't worry. You just got into the mix, don't worry. There's a lot of things for you to learn.
Definitely.
So, generally, yeah, all right. That's why I wanted to say, just so we don't keep on going over and over again for 3 hours with the same types of
Yeah.
replays.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to say that the next hour would be more fruitful if we do it next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely. I'm down to do that.
there we go. Attack more, attack more.
What I'm taking from this is that my early game, early laning phase is that needs to be a lot of improvement.
Absolutely.
And I get it, because I know that my mentality is that, okay, all the farm I can get, I'm gonna take, because then I'm gonna get into play with my items faster, basically.
Well, honestly, right now, I feel like the way that I feel about this lane already is that I don't care about the slaughter anymore. Like I can't stop him anymore. So right now, I'm just pushing and probably even either thinking about doing this
Yeah. Okay.
or just jungling, because honestly, I don't feel like I'm doing shit to slaughter anymore.
I'm
And
not.
if I'm not doing shit to slaughter anymore, I'd rather use the jungle. Honestly, if it's better to right now attack this camp than to attack slaughter. Like it feels that useless. Like this guy is sitting on like 8 armor, 2 bracers, 7 regen, and I mean honestly, you could do it, but like just attack him a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you ever feel like you don't do shit to anyone else, just try to do a substitution play. Like, what's the substitution to that play?
Yeah. So, but in what I was thinking with this replay, as you see now, 5 minutes, I have 24, and how many last denies do I have? Four only.
Mhm.
So well, 4 denies is not a lot, but I feel like I have more denies because I'm shooting my own creeps a lot. So that's why I
Alright,
feel like this wave is this part
how
is
about
going
this?
good for me.
How about this? What if you on initially, before the game started, the lane itself started,
Mm.
what if all of this time you attack this dude like crazy, and then just because he is low nonstop, because he's gonna go low,
Yeah.
you get more denies because he's never
Yes.
contesting the lane very well.
Yeah,
You
and
see where
I
I'm going?
get it. That's definitely a thing that I'm taking with me from today.
Just
That
because he is low, he's not feeling comfortable to contest, and if he's not comfortable to contest, feels that I have more space to control with the creeps, I can attack them more, deny them more,
yeah,
because, yeah, I can stand here, deny, 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 get the fuck out of my lane, get the fuck out of my lane, stuff like that. But however, obviously right now, we don't do it. So we are somewhere about here, I think. Yeah, this was exactly here. Holy shit, that was crazy. Exactly. I feel like right now it's more annoying for me to stay than him. I mean, I don't know. Right now with this javelin, maybe, but
yeah.
you hate
So
attacking people, huh?
I think we're gonna kill him now. Actually, Oracle's coming in,
That's good.
and that's what I tend to do every time when that I do play Wind Ranger. As soon as I get my javelin, then I want to use my ult. I'm not gonna use my ult before.
Yeah, that's
So
alright.
this build I always do basically. 2 nulls and the javelin. Then from there on, it can be different. I've started to build Maelstrom, and then I like to build Orchid on her afterwards.
I don't like Maelstrom, I think. I just don't. I don't know. I feel like you kill heroes pretty fast, so MKB is just better. And but MKB is just costly right now, man. Maybe Maelstrom's just not terrible. Well, alright. Wanted to go in. Yeah, but Orchid, you're gonna get an Orchid like later.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna
Yeah.
get it later, then this guy's gonna dispel it. If these guys are gonna get a defensive item. So if you're gonna get Orchid and achieve it like what, 20 minutes? Probably the BKB is just not gonna be too far away from Monkey, so maybe it's gonna be useless completely.
Okay.
So look, this is the way that I view Orchid as an item. Very very powerful at the beginning. As the game progressed, it
Yeah.
goes very garbage. Actually, no, maybe like something like this becomes garbage and then it becomes very useful again. Because look, the thing is, at the middle of the game, people have like a defensive item already, like at 20 minutes, 25 minutes, like they have a defensive item. And later on, there's so many things that they need to protect themselves from, which again, I feel Orchid is going to be later on useful again from. So I don't know. I feel like Orchid is just very bad at the middle of the game because a lot of people can actually counter it. And usually they do. Mirana can get a Yules or something like Greaves, but this guy's gonna not care about it. This guy can dispel it from someone else. Or get a blade mill and you don't touch him. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You didn't stick close to him anymore. You don't attack him.
Yeah. That's
What does he do right now? Let's attack him, boom.
yeah.
He's
Right.
level 8 right now. So look, as soon as he TP's fine. Make a little bit of distance up here, right?
Yeah.
Make a little bit of distance. Attack. He runs into you. Go back. Attack. 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 Then he runs back. You move forward. You attack. You attack. And then it kind of you're just because I have a DD, the advantage thing, I'm not gonna let you take these creeps because fuck you, obviously. Look, I don't need to do this first of all. I could have because I saw the TP coming in, I could have made a little bit of distance between me and him. I could have gone back a little bit, then attack, then attack, then attack, then attack,
Yeah.
then attack. It's just better. Just zooming out of here. Yeah, you hate attacking people, but anyway. However, just because I told you to attack people right now doesn't mean that every situation is to attack people,
No, no, of
please.
course not. Of course not. But it's definitely something I'm gonna try and do more of.
Okay. I feel like this build tells me that you want a jungle, which not necessarily that always correct. So that's why I say that sometimes even like getting like a javelin and then boots, but then getting your MKB is probably the way to go.
Okay.
Because right now this build in general tells me that you want to go in jungle and scale. Because this is good against heroes, yes, but you just want a jungle, which is I find it not too bad, honestly. But anyway, oh, you're okay. You're rushing Orchid. I don't dislike that. But again, like, look,
Yeah.
Orchid into
That's what I normally
Monkey,
do.
Orchid into Monkey. No, 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 no. There's no such thing as that's what I normally do. Dota is such a like a variable game. You can't go with the same build over and over again. That's the
Okay.
number one thing. And number two thing is that not Orchid is not good against every heroes. Like it just doesn't. Like it feels awful against some heroes and it feels better against some heroes. For example, I could rush Orchid first item without boots and without javelin against Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if I'm going against like say heroes like I don't know, like a Slaughter or whatever, I could have taken the javelin. There we go. Just for extra harass, extra kill potential, fine. But right now I don't see Orchid to be the play. I don't know. I think like Travels is very good. You move around the map very fast.
Okay.
Kill people very fast. You can be everywhere. It's just crazy. Travels with also Aghanims later on potentially, which is very good. You just zoom out across the map like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think that I'm getting Aghanims this game actually.
Yeah, Aghanims is crazy in this game. Like there are 3 people that are attack melee. I mean, physical attacks, melee
Yeah.
heroes. I feel like you can just.
But that's the same with Wind Ranger, as I told you before with Puck. Now I have like my few go-to items, and then from there on I mix. I kind of tend to see, okay, what can I go for? Can I go for the greedy build? What do we need? Stuff like that. So
What if you're 2-0 in the lane? Storm died 0-1, whatever. Okay, fine. Then you're sitting on like a lot of net worth on top of him.
yeah
Can I rush Orchid? Literally blank item. Take a look at how much Orchid costs. Where is it? Boom. Take a look.
yeah
Everything you need. This gives you 50 damage because you're an intelligence hero. 50 damage.
yeah
See this? 50 damage is crazy. Oblivion Staff. Look, instead of buying a javelin, how much does this give you?
yeah you're right.
25 damage. 25 damage. It's crazy,
Okay.
right? So for example, can I rush Orchid against against like Storm? Yes, I can. So please be creative, be a better player, and think
Mhm.
about stuff. Don't go with the same build over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like even Travel's first item, because this and this, blah blah blah. You want to be active on lanes, gank people and shit like that. Fine.
So will my main focus to be, for example, if I was playing Wind Ranger against Storm, or Wind Ranger mid against any hero, will the hero I'm facing mid be my main target to analyze and see what item do I need against this hero, or would it be to?
Items need to be multi-purpose. If the
Okay,
items
yeah,
are multi-purpose, they have more value. Like
okay,
say, if Orchid counters like 5 people, it's crazy, right?
yeah,
If Orchid counters one, it's less good.
yeah,
But if it's like the main hero that you can kill right now with like the storm and shut him down, then yes. Because if you nonstop aggress the storm, for example, all of the 4 people are gonna try to help the storm because you're gonna be in his face nonstop. And then you're gonna passively help your team by making it active on the storm. Because if these people try to help the storm, then your team has a lot of space on the
yeah,
map because if you're gonna try to kill the storm here, then all of them want to help him and then relieves pressure from the map over here. So I would say right now that is also a way to think about it. But
yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Gonna
just
take that with me
just
as well.
just try a lot of things, man. If you don't try, you're never gonna
No, of
you're never
course.
gonna
Yeah,
yeah. You honestly just try it for yourself. Like think about it. Why would that be better? Oh, they're having a BKB. Fuck. Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't have taken it. Blah blah blah. Stuff like that.
yeah,
Think about it. Like, yo, I don't have one none. I might die to this, to that. Like, if I don't have a Lincoln, I die to a Legion.
yeah,
Shit like that. Or like, yo, if Sutter gets a blink, then I might die, or maybe I don't die. Blah blah blah. Stuff like that. Think about these things.
yeah.
Think about more actively.
Also, this what we just did top there, as I mentioned the earlier game, I tend to play a lot of top. So when I'm Radiant,
Yeah.
again up there. Then we push the tier 1 tower, as you mentioned, was a good thing. So
Yep. There we go.
I just gotta work on it basically when I'm playing Dire, I guess.
Mm.
Um,
I mean, it's opposite. Literally, this tower and this tower are not the same. As this tower and this tower are not the same. However, these 2 towers are the same.
yeah, yeah,
And these 2 towers are the same. This is good. Right now, we're controlling this triangle. That's right, like controlling this area.
yeah,
Because these are like 4 quadrants, I would say, that you can control on the map. I would say like these 4 things. These 2 are the hardest ones to control. You need a lot of power for these 2. You need literally 5 people to control these 4. Because look, right now, if say we're controlling this with 5 people, and then this guy PLTP's top, then they all TP over here with 5 versus 4, and they just retake this very fast. And your PL pushing top forfeits this area.
yeah.
So you need a lot of power in this area. You need a
Okay,
lot of power. In these 2 areas, you need a lot of power. You do this with a lot of big advantages. You do with a lot of heroes or with a lot of more farm.
yeah,
Something that you just put it in the back of the head. Take
yeah. But
these
and
areas.
when you mention it, it's something that I recognize actually. So that
You need
makes
a lot of
sense.
power. You need a lot of power in those areas. Oh my fucking
Wow.
god. Alright, that was good,
Epic.
Oracle.
Yeah.
Good shit. Ooh, he didn't heal you though. Alright, get out, get out. So if you had travels, maybe you can like zoom into the lanes. Like when the map is so open, I feel like travels is very good.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like travels is a solid item
but
because you need like one item.
yeah, I think that
That's what I
I
think.
think that
It's
Axe
not
on
playing.
Windrunner kinda gives the same ability
Yeah.
as Boots of
Yep.
Travel, kinda.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I'm just saying with travels is like insane. It's like much better time. Anyway, we're gonna cut it out right now, but
Yeah,
I just wanna like I just want to see the difference between like when ags is on and I mean when travels are on or not. So say you were level 15, right? Whatever. This doesn't matter. And then with this thing, you're like 550. Okay. And with this thing right now.
yeah.
And then let's say with
That's with
regular
yeah, that's
boots,
regular.
the regular boots, 535. And with Aghanim's, 670. It gives you 130 movement speed more,
Yeah,
literally. No. Yeah, wait, with regular boots. Yeah, 130 movement speed more.
yeah,
Crazy. Anyway, that's gonna be that, I guess. And
yeah.
yeah, man.
Sure.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you liked it. There's a lot more, man. Like there's a lot more to talk about. Like and yeah, a lot of variables. Like I know a lot of shit can be very different. It can be like this, that, whatever. A lot of things can happen differently. So don't like I gave you the general concept about the game. However, there's a million and million variables that can happen. You see this?
Yeah, yeah,
The heroes? Like in math, there's like combinations, millions of them. So like a lot of heroes counter each other, blah blah blah, 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 a lot of things. So yeah, don't be the type of player. Then it's such a vast game. You go with the same build over and over again. Just be creative. Be very good.
yeah,
So yeah. For example, just a tip for Windrunner. For example, if someone gets a blade mail, you can buy a ghost scepter, right? Because you can chase close to them. Say, I don't know if you know that. I saw a Windrunner spammer do that once to me when I was playing against him. So he just does like this build, for example. I don't know, whatever, like this shit. And then okay, let me- and then for example, Axe has a
yeah,
the blade mail's gone, and then you continue attacking, right?
yeah. Clever.
So that's like a thing. Just saying, this is coming from like a Windrunner spammer that once I saw this is a tip also BKB, of course. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying
BKB, I usually go when I
uh,
see that they have a few blade mails.
of
So
course. But like in general, this is like the also a thing to consider, I would say. And yeah, all right. That's also see this thing. I want to see it right now. Does it do something though? Does it channel? I wanted to see if it's channeling this shit. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it channel it faster? With
yeah, it
SF's
should.
ulti,
SF,
SF's ulti
yeah,
channels faster,
it's
but this
so
doesn't.
crazy when they do that.
Fucking stupid.
So I'm gonna save an hour and book another hour with you, so we have 2 hours for another time.
Yeah,
Or what's it? Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
A lit-
absolutely.
okay.
That's
No, I definitely liked it. You make some very good points.
whew, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy with the blink. Oh my god, man, that's just fucking crazy. Wait. Oh my fucking god. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, thank you, man. And yeah, we can save the other hour. We can do it some other time. And I'll actually put it down here right now. This thing. And I'll put in here 1 hour left. Just so I know, man, because yeah, a lot of people are are in here, and I can't really remember about each one of you. So,
Yeah, no problem.
yeah, thank you, man, for your time.
Thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned, and we'll see each other probably very soon. So, look for me because I do also work another full-time job also.
Yeah.
And yeah, just look for me. Let's just talk about time. Just send me on Discord every message like, "Yo, are you free this time or that time? Like, what time would be better for
Okay.
you? I'm
Okay.
free this time or that time." Just use Discord for anything, and I'm around always on Discord. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll be around, man, and yeah, I'll see you around. Okay,
Yeah. Talk to you later. Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.